Mr. Smooth Beats on the track.
Hello everyone, you're here right now with West Colonel, and as you can see, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. You see the balloons all up right here? Yeah, nah, just kidding, it's not my birthday. But nah, real talk, let's get into it right now. So, recently, your boy Perry has dropped a tape, and basically I have a compilation of thoughts that I would like to discuss with you guys right about now. So let's get into it. Number one. Alright, so track number one. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it. Actually, let me recant. If I am looking at that track and I'm looking at it purely from a hip hop perspective, then the track is fine. Okay? But the problem I have with that track, in all honesty, is the fact that you must be within this certain genre of taste. You have to have a heavy taste towards hip hop in order to be able to appreciate this track right here, because it's definitely not for the pop fans, which who wants to appeal to pop fans anyway, right? But more so over, it's really hard to be able to listen to track number one and follow it, because there's just so much going on. There's too much happening. There's all kinds of this and that and this going on, and it's just like you cannot delve into it and get a vibe for it and stick to it. And that's something that most people, whether it be hardcore backpack fans, whether it be R&B fans, country, whatever the taste is, that's something that they like to do, is to be able to get into a vibe or mood and do it. And track number one, you are not able to do that. It's just not for those people. So because of that, it's not going to be very good for you guys. Track number two was a lot better as far as the ability to follow it, because of the fact that track number two was a little bit more consistent with its beat. A part where there was maybe some kind of sample that he used, where there was a guy who was talking. He was like, I don't know what he was saying, honestly, but I couldn't make out the words, and I was listening to it with my girlfriend, and she herself was also having a hard time understanding it. She did like it better than the previous track. The track number one, she just really did not like it. Track number two, both of us felt like we could attach a little bit more to it. So that track was it was, better, and it had a better vibe to it. Track number three. Now there's one track that has a percussion sound to it, that has like a little pipe playing throughout it, and it's like a really intense, has like almost a mysterious sound. I forget if it's track number three or four, but one of those two tracks is really good. One of them is, I can't even remember what it sounds like, because of the fact that it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, it's there, but I don't really have any opinions on it. It's like it's a beat, but it doesn't stand out at me at all. But there's one that I can really appreciate, because it's intense and it's mysterious, and it just has like this crazy, like, dark kind of vibe about it, but it's a good vibe. But you like it, and I enjoy it a lot. That track is probably the best track on the entire 5 beat tape, and honestly, that track probably um, gives this tape something that the general audience or the general public could listen to and appreciate more so than some of the other things. There was one track that was completely, I just had no thoughts about it. I guess no thoughts is worse than bad thoughts, because at least then you actually remember the track. One of the tracks completely did not even remember it. And then the fifth track was a track that both I and my girlfriend like. It had a very video game-ish feel to it. It had some of those classic little sounds that you used to from hearing in video games. I don't even know if that's a thing really, but it just had like a really upbeat and hype feel to it, and it was cool. It's something that you would listen to while playing Mario Kart or Sonic, something of that sort. So it's really good in that. Overall, this tape gets about literally an exact split of 50-50. Now, if you want to say that having no thoughts is worse than having bad thoughts, because then that means you actually remember it, then in that case, this tape would be on the downside for the general public. General public would see this tape as maybe a 33% out of 100. Whereas if you're a hip hop head, 75 out of 100. There were some good things, but there just weren't things that were just like, wow. But overall, it's still got some interesting stuff. Perry's a good producer. He's definitely got his own style. That's one thing that he has to get mass credit for. And I think it's just finding a way to take his own style and present it in a way that it not only appeals to just one specific group of people, but it can appeal to maybe not everybody. Nothing can appeal to everybody, but just so that it can appeal to more than this specific people. Maybe it can appeal to this group of people, or I'm trying to make my hands bigger so you guys can see the widening gap. Maybe this group of people doesn't have to do out here, full bear hug, but just maybe even something like here. So my opinions on it, I give it a C, right in the middle C, 3.5 stars. Yeah, go check it out. Give them some feedback. Tell them what you like, what you don't like. And other than that, this is West Colonel, and I will be back to you guys with my review on K Blaze. Until then, have a good day, Cross Nation, and peace.
Mr. Smooth Beats on the track.